Hey guys, I am so excited that you decided to go on this journey with me. First and foremost, I want to point out that I am wearing over top of my wrist guards, of course, some wrist weights. They are 3 pounds a piece. You can start smaller than that, but you can purchase them online at Walmart. You can purchase them anywhere. It'll just help tone your arms and help with that process. I wanted to also say really quick and give a shout out to my guy Mainstream and the Cali Super Roll, Cali Skate Line, the Cali in July Super Roll. Guys, please check out Cali Skate Line and give them some love. All right guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with a nice 5-minute warm-up. So what we are gonna do first is we are just going to do a march in place. So however much you are comfortable with bringing your knees up, I'll talk to you in this a lot about form, speed, comfort. So when you're lifting your knees, it's just like a jump. It's like you're a puppet and you are lifting your knees up in front of you. So I'm raising them, doing my march in place. Now, start slow, because the whole point of this is that you're doing these stationary. So you should be standing still right now, not moving all over the place like I am. But you know what? Practice makes perfect, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just practice together and learn these things together. So there's our march in place. You're getting your body a little bit warmed up. You can move your arms around. Just make sure you're standing up straight, core tight. And then we're gonna just do our side steps, or side to side, side to side. So literally, you are just picking up your feet and moving from one side to the other while staying in the same space. So if you're rolling forward, let's start slow. So get those side steps to where you can feel, oh, my skates are moving, my wheels are moving, and you can get that in control. So there you go. The next thing we are going to work on in this quick little warm-up that we have is we are going to do what are called ins and outs. So we're in, we're going to go out, out, in. So hence ins and outs. And remember, this is all about just getting your body nice and warm and ready to go. So ins and outs, and you can see why it's called that. We are going out and then coming back in. Slowly. Guys, do not feel like you have to do this perfectly. Just work little by little. That's the beauty of having a video. You can pause it. You can go back and do this warm-up as many times as you need to before you even get into the first cardio routine. All right. The next thing we're gonna do is just stationary front crossovers. So we're just gonna go crossover, out. Now, you're gonna have your gear on. Oh, well, some of you may not, and that's okay. But you can see that mine's a little chunky, so it's getting in the way a little bit. But I'm just crossing over, front, out. And there we go. And we're gonna do the same thing just to kind of finish up this warm-up, going backwards. Now, again, if this is something you're not comfortable with, practice. So let me back it up. That front crossover, just practice feeling stable, getting your feet moving in those directions. So when you're crossing over back, 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 and you'll feel yourself rolling a little bit. That's okay. Stop yourself with that anchor foot. Same thing for your front crossovers. You're gonna feel, oh man, I'm rolling all over the place. Get that anchor foot and use it to keep you in line. And there you go, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. That warm-up was incredible. I am so excited to get into the circuits. And we are doing cardio circuit 1. We are going to be doing 4 sets of each of these 5 exercises for 30 seconds each. So we're going to be doing squats, the steam engine, jogging in place, frog jumps, and jack feet. So follow along, guys. Again, the beauty of having a video is that you can rewind, you can replay, you can practice until you really get it down. And it's gonna help with everything, guys. Your balance, your stability, your comfort with being on your skates and doing moves. So let's go. All right, guys, circuit 1, squats. That's what that little ding told me. So just like a normal squat, my feet are shoulder width apart. I'm going down, I'm keeping my core tight. When I come up, I'm tucking in, and the key is I'm not moving. Okay, next up is our steam engine. With the steam engine, guys, full body workout. You're literally bringing your knees up to your elbows, and you will feel the crunch in your abs, but you'll also feel the burn in your legs. And you can see I will have a harder and harder time talking. But to slow it down, bring it up as far as you can and go from there. So keep working up to a full steam engine. And now we're gonna do jogging in place. This is another really interesting one. So remember with marching in place, I said, keep those feet or keep those knees in front of you. That's exactly what I want you to do with your jog. So really it's a faster march, and you'll see that. And guys, swing those arms just like you're jogging and start slow. Now we're gonna head into our frog jumps. So exactly what they sound like. We're jumping up. You can see when I'm jumping up, I'm pointing my skates up, back, I'm opening up into a V. That is to stop myself from rolling, and I have to keep my chest up and my head up. So if you can't touch the ground all the way, that's okay. Modification, down, 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 down. And the last one, guys, and then we'll take a quick break between circuits, is called jack feet. So just like you're doing a jumping jack, except your hands are going out to the side. If you need to modify, here you go. You can do this until you're ready to kick out into those jack feet. Clap them out to the side. And see, it's not easy. I gotta slow down too. And there we go. You guys did such an amazing job in that one round. Only 3 more to go, guys. And then we'll get into our cool down stretches. So we are a quarter of the way there. Let's start that second round. Woo! All right, guys, set 2. Let's get into those squats right away. Remember, focus on standing still, keeping that core tight, tucking in when you come up. So you want to tuck that booty in, suck it up, stay in one place. If you're rolling, slow it down a little bit. It's okay. This is not a race. You're trying to learn these moves, and that's that. All right, guys, so next up, we're gonna go into our steam engine. So remember, bringing the knees up to the elbows. That is the movement in our steam engine. 10 more seconds, guys. And then remember, we're gonna get into our jogging in place. This is round 2. You're almost halfway through. Great job. Let's jog in place. So remember, just like the march, it's gonna feel funny, but bring those feet or bring those knees up in front of you, because that's the movement you need to be prepared for in roller skating. Not really gonna be jogging like this. So get ready, guys. Our frog jumps, remember, you don't have to touch the ground. The point is, you're getting down. It's even harder on the front. Trust me, we're jumping up, back. Keeping that chest straight, or chest out, back straight. It's a little bit harder to touch in the front, and that's okay. Next up, final one, jack feet. Almost there, guys. Woo! End of round 2. We'll take a 30-second break in between. It is all good. So what I recommend during breaks, just to keep the blood flowing, to keep the motivation, that can be the hardest. Do a little side to side. That's why it's a great warm up. So before we get back into our squats and our round 3, because guys, you finished half your workout. Here we go with our squats. Remember, thrust up, staying in the same spot. So digging those edges in, back straight, shoulders straight, chest out. 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna go into our steam engine. Remember, guys, steam engine, standing in the same spot, bringing our knees up to our elbows, meeting them halfway. Remember, you can start small and grow into standing straight, standing tall. All right, guys, our jogging in place is coming up next. Remember, focus on those knees and just lifting your feet off the ground as much as you can. So if that's like this, awesome. Until you feel stable on all 4 and you can do this, that's perfect, guys. Perfect. Woo! And I'm gonna show you next on our frog jumps. We got 10 more seconds. I'm gonna show you, and I will go into them now. So, the full-on jump with the back straight, chest out. There you go. And the last one, back feet, guys. We are almost done. After this, one more round and then a cool down. Whew. Remember too that you can modify this move and do it until you are here to the jack feet. Woo. Woo. Guys, you completed round 3. One more to go. All right, guys, we are in our 4th and final round. We're gonna start off with our squats. So remember, we're keeping our knees shoulder width apart, going down, thrusting up. 10 more seconds. Guys, you're doing so great. And this is it. This is the last round. We're almost done. Nice. Okay, next up, steam engine. So remember, bringing our knees up to our elbows. You'll feel that crunch in your abs. Great for your legs, arms, stability on one foot. Remember, start small if you need to, twisting your body and lifting your feet up until you can get here. All right, jogging in place, guys, we're halfway there. So remember, like you have that string, like you're a puppet, and you're moving those feet up and down in front of you, bringing those knees up into a more natural move or position for us as roller skaters on our quads. Woo! 10 more seconds. Good job, guys. Next up is frog jump. So down in the front, down in the back. Any size jump is a good jump. Any size. So you will feel it no matter what, as long as you're keeping your chest out and your back up. And now the last one, guys. We're almost done. Finish strong. Jack feet. Get it. Remember, if you need to modify, you can. Or keep jacking. Jack feet. Keep going, guys. Ten more seconds. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Guys, you did it. You finished the very first cardio workout with me. Yes! 4 rounds, 30 seconds, 5 workouts. Give yourselves a high five, pat on the back. You did that. Thank you, guys. And now, the moment of truth, the stretches. So now is when it matters the most, guys. I would say warming up and cooling down are 2 of the most critical elements of a workout. So we're gonna start with just a front, and we're gonna go into just a standing quadricep stretch. So what you wanna do is just suck your core in, go down as far as you can, and actually, guys, this is a hamstring stretch, a hamstring stretch, a hamstring stretch, a hamstring stretch. So you're gonna feel this stretch, or you should feel this stretch right along the back of your hamstring. So I bring my feet together, pull my core in tight, and I go down as far as I can for about 30 seconds. And then I come back up. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to do side stretches. So everything that we do stretching wise is going to be standing, because it's just so much easier right now to keep it all up. So we're going to stand with our legs in a V, a little bit further than hip width apart, and we're just going to go over to our right hand side. We're not trying to stretch down very far, but what we're trying to do is not lean forward or backwards, just stay in a straight line while moving down as far as we can towards our knee. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So on the left side, I'm gonna go to my middle, and I'm gonna lean down into my stretch as much as I can. Feels good, doesn't it, guys? You did it. That's so exciting. To me, every time I finish one of these workouts, it is just the most wonderful feeling. I have all these endorphins. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do another quadricep stretch because you guys put in a lot of work on your quads. So we're going to grab one foot, pull it in the air as far as you can, keeping your legs soft, trying not to roll. Do it for 15 seconds. I'll come around to the front so you can see what I'm doing in the front. There we go. All right, and I'm going to switch to the other side and show you from behind. So I'm grabbing just that outside wheel on the back, finding my stability and balance, and pulling those wheels into my baby. Woo. Great, for 15 seconds. All right, guys, the next thing we're gonna do, we gotta do some arm and shoulder stretches. So we're gonna cross our arm. Oh, so I am crossing right over left right now, and I'm just focusing on being straight forward. I'm looking straight forward, but you can see my arm and my shoulder. I'm twisting it a little bit over to the left. And I'm gonna do the same thing for 15 seconds on the other side. So I'm gonna come over to the other side, grab this arm and do the same exact thing. Oh, it feels so good. Such a great cool down. Stretch those muscles, get relaxed. You guys just did a really amazing roller skating HIIT workout. All right, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower our hands. We're gonna do, oh, this stretch feels so amazing on your triceps. Oh gosh, just really the back side of your arm. Oh, and if you reach down as far as you can, you'll even feel it in your shoulder blades. But just 15 seconds, guys, aside. Whew. Give a little swing, do it again, and then we're gonna have one more cool down exercise this time around. So you see I'm stretching, reaching down the middle of my back. 15 seconds, guys, it feels so good. All right, and then the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do a neck stretch. I'm telling you, so 15 seconds aside, it seems so minor, right? A neck stretch, but let me tell you something. I did not realize how much I am using my neck when I'm skating until I started doing this stretch right here. There we go. Switch sides. Oh yeah. And what you're doing, you're not bringing your shoulder up to your ear, you're bringing your ear down to your shoulder slowly. And I'm not touching, you can see. So nothing extreme, you just want to get a nice good stretch in on both sides. All right, there we go, guys. Thank you so much for coming, for working out with me today. I hope that you give the other 4 series a try. And if you love them, please let me know, let your friends know. Share them with your leagues. Get other people doing their workouts on their skates. And have a good one, guys. Keep roller skating.